Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is KotOR RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in, what's the name of this place? I don't remember. Manan, that's the one. Yeah, we're going in there because there is someone that the KotOR hadn't once dead, and that's where we're going. Are you the buyer I'm supposed to meet? Wait a minute, where's Vec? What's going on here? Yeah, well, Vec's not on your payroll anymore, Ithorak. I knew I couldn't trust that Twi'lek. Some security advisor, he lets an assassin walk right in on me. Nah, Vec's going to pay for his betrayal after I'm done taking care of you. Oh, he's a tough guy, is he? Well, that should be easy to fix. Is he alone? What? Poor little guy. Let's see what I can do. No, not like that. Stasis field. Oh, he's... That either... I don't know what was up there. What was... Seriously, why did you shoot the thing? The guy. Yes? Yes, pew 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 pew. Oh man, this guy's actually stuck. Yeah, look at how much damage he's taking. Hey, don't attack Jolly. Dark side gained. Yeah, but I don't care about that. I've taken care of the other times I needed dark side. It's fine. Datapad. What do we have here? Let's see. Show new items? Sure. I have a lot of new items though. Do I need to arrow key it? Yeah. Ooh, you can't hold it? Oh, seriously? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff because we got a lot of stuff. Basically, we got all of our stuff. I don't know if this marks everything as new or how it actually works. But we have a datapad over here. As a single message on it, someone has discovered that you are more than you claim to be. Watch your back because you know Vac is too incompetent to watch it for you. Indeed. Oh, you poor sucker. Anyway, we're good to go. Let's go back and actually let's tell... Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, it's all fine. Yeah, that's where we need to go. Let's actually unselect you guys. Thank you very much for your service. I will see you later because I'm gonna turn this in and nobody must see anything about that. And of course, nobody really minded that. I don't actually remember what was going on with that guy. If I remember correctly, this latest batch of assassination quests are a little bit more questionable. It's fine. It's all good. It was a pretty serious hit though, but I'll bring my pretty serious hit to my lightness, but I'll bring it up eventually. We also have another quest to do over here, but as soon as these are done, was he not here? Where was it? I wonder. Let's save the game here. That soundtrack right there sounded very familiar. Yeah, it's over here. For some reason, sounded very much like one of the soundtrack or one of the tracks in Neverwinter Nights. Hi. Hi. Hi.
If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two.
You have to learn to control your anger, man. Anger leads to the dark side.
I suppose you're right. You probably know best. You are a Jedi, after all. I guess getting mad doesn't help any. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
That sounds reasonable. That guy is very happy with that.
I have to stop talking to Sith.
Those Sith are always trying to...
If it wasn't for those damn...
Oh, it goes... Okay. That's why. Greetings once again, Marco. Or should I say, Revan. Hey, don't... How did you know that? Don't be naive. I am of the KotOR. We are bounty hunters, assassins, and spies. We have agents with the Republic. We have agents with the Sith. Did you really think we wouldn't know about your little encounter on the Leviathan? Although I will admit, we were as surprised as you. The Jedi did a remarkable job of faking your death. Well, so what happens now? I will admit my first impulse on hearing this news was to disappear. The KotOR don't often become directly associated with such prominent figures as a former Dark Lord of the Sith. But then I began to realize the potential advantages of the situation. Assuming you complete the tasks required for your initiation into our guild, you could be very valuable to us. So for now, little has changed. I will keep your secret, just as you have kept ours. I am curious to see how events will play out between you and your old apprentice. If the situation becomes dangerous, we KotOR can simply disappear, as we have often done in the past. But for now, we will continue your initiation into the guild. Is there anything else, Marco? Yes, everything is done and amazing. Oh? Oh, Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I did get Zulan Centaur dead before Dantooine was destroyed. I haven't actually checked and seen if it is destroyed or how it looks or anything on the star map, or actually planet map or whatever that thing is. One thing is interesting though, because I'm trying to be as light side as possible. When they write my history, the history of Revan Reborn or whatever, and they figure out that I had associations with the KotOR, and clearly they see the KotOR in just dark side, not even middle of the road, as the KotOR themselves seem to be trying to portray themselves as. No, it's dark side. There's no middle of the road here apparently, and they will be like, oh, the great hero who had a dark secret. And I'm gonna be like, no, I really wanted experience, and also I just don't agree with well. There's a few of these guys that really didn't deserve to die, to be honest, but, yeah, It's just, I've said my piece. We got a lot of them killed, apparently, which is great. This one I don't need to say, but Zulan Centaur is dead. Oh yes, Marco Geros, I am aware of this. Our agents have been keeping a close eye on you, though I doubt you saw them. They were there when Zulan met his untimely end. And as promised, here is your reward for the task, a blaster developed exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I'm sure. Is there anything else, Marco? Well, it's a good thing that I can give it to somebody else, and it's not meant... It's going to be used by somebody who is not inside the guild, namely Karth. Anyway, Vorn Dasrad is dead. Well done, and as promised, here is your reward, a KotOR stealth unit. You'll find it far superior to most. Vorn's death brings you closer to completing your initiation into the KotOR, Marco. However, until you have completed all your missions, you cannot be accepted into the guild. Is there anything else? Yes, Roland Prolic, I must congratulate you. Roland was no easy target. I will admit that you are not the first to be sent after him, though you are the only one to succeed. Well, I imagine that, considering he was alive. Here, take this KotOR visor. Many of our agents use them to increase their senses and improve their skills. It really is quite an extraordinary item. With Roland gone, you are another step closer to entering the guild, but until you have completed all the missions, you will not be accepted into the KotOR. Is there anything else? Yes, Ithorak Guldar. Oh yeah, I heard he met a rather grisly end. For completing this mission, you have earned another reward. Take these KotOR gloves. You'll find they are very useful in battle. Vorn, Rulan, Ithorak, that is all of them. You have done it, Marco. I hardly dreamed it was possible, yet now the task is done. All the years of planning, spying, and digging to discover their true identities, it was all worth it. Now the KotOR are mine alone. I thought he was gonna give me like a... I don't know, a keychain or something. Here is your KotOR keychain. And also your KotOR branded beer. And how about some, I don't know, paper towels. So you can always remind everybody that you belong to us. Yes. Ding. That would be quite funny, actually, if you wanted to do memes or something. Back in the day when this game came out, they were known as memes. I guess parody is just what they were. But it's like, you know, just make a sort of a funny sketch, I suppose, just join now, the KotOR, and gain access to these exclusive, I don't know the verbiage, I'm sure a lot of more people who actually watch the English-speaking advertising will be able to come up with that stuff, but, you know, you get the idea. It's funny. We don't need to laugh about it to know that it's funny. Don't look at me like that. Wait a minute, what's going on? What is he talking about? Oh, spying and digging to discover true identity. Now the KotOR are mine alone. What? What are you talking about? Oh, poor foolish Raven. You had no idea that the targets I sent you after were 3 of the overseers of the KotOR Island, did you? The overseers have always acted in secret. Their true identities hidden from the guild and even each other to prevent one person from seizing control of the entire guild. But now they are dead, and I am the only overseer left in the guild. All the agents of the KotOR Island are mine to command, and I couldn't have done it without your help. Are you gonna repay it? Because you really should. Because you really should. At this point, when he said poor Marco, he really shouldn't have chosen those words. Considering I'm his... I hold his keys, to put it mildly, to the control of the KotOR Island Guild. So he really should... Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally proceed with the rest of my plan. I will give you the keychain that I was talking about before. Let's go with this one. Glad I could help you out. What happens now? I'm sorry, Marco. Even after all you have done for me, I cannot let you join the KotOR Island now. You are far too dangerous. You know the true identity of the only surviving overseer. I suppose I could try to have you eliminated, but I have seen your skills in dispatching the other overseers. I think it would be in both of our best interests if we were simply to part ways. So that's it? We just part ways? I'm afraid so. The overseers are dead, but there is still much work for me to do to cement my hold on the guild. And as for you, Marco, I suspect your destiny lies elsewhere. You were never meant for the shadowy, secret world of the KotOR Island. You are bound to a much more public fate. Yeah, this is over, Hulas. Nobody plays me for a fool. I was afraid it would come to this. Very well, we will finish this as these things have always seemed to end, in bloodshed. But the streets of Manan are no place for this confrontation. Meet me in the Dune Sea, Marco Geros. There we will engage in a ritual battle according to the customs of my guild. Just you and me. Goodbye, Marco. I will wait for you in the Dune Sea. I don't need to remind you that you must come alone. If you do not, then you won't see me, and you will never have your revenge. It's not a revenge. I thought you said it was a ritual thingy. Thought it. Should I bring anything? Okay, whatever. Hey, you didn't see nothing. Oh, why do you bother me, human? Cause why are you standing here? Business. Oh yeah, Pazak. Sorry, I don't need it. I need plus. Oh, hi. There you go. I am satisfied with how things have progressed. Let's see what we have in terms of missions. So we have Canderous, a quest for the Starforge. That's on, of course, in Kashyyyk. Wait a minute, that's not. What? As before, the map is incomplete. Oh, we've discovered an. Okay, that's the one in the place that we haven't been to yet, or haven't discovered too much of. That's the Red 47. Also need to figure out HK 47. That might actually be what Red 47 is all about, but we'll see. Korriban in order to get inside the Sith Academy. You got Hiccups, lovely. We got Bastila over here. This is the one I don't really know. The Selkath Nilko is suspicious about Republic hiring mercenaries. I think he is in a bar, but I don't remember where the bar is. So instead of going there, I think that's where the bar is.
Hey, Tyberg, how's it going?
The Sith continue to befoul the beauty of this watery world, but otherwise, I'm keeping well.
Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassies, so can you just bill it to them?
Of course, good soldier. I trust the Republic to pay its bills completely. Oh, just like that, huh? I was here before, though. Hi. Yeah, I was here before. Hello, sir. Oh, pressing wrong keys. I apologize. Have you heard the news? They say the Sith slaughtered a secret Jedi outpost on Dantooine in a vile and cowardly sneak attack. Yet, despite this monstrous act, the Selkath authorities insist on maintaining their neutrality, and the Sith walk among us like vermin in the street of Ahto City. But my feelings about the Sith are well known around Ahto City. I shall spare you further outbursts. What may I do for you? Well, I want to see what you have. Although I know you don't have much stuff. A beam-on package. Well, that sounds like a. I'm not really sure what that sounds like. I kind of like that. A canning battle stimulant. What is the hyper stimulant? Do you have the hyper stimulant? Did you sell those things? No. We're gonna go to that back to that platform. See if I want to buy anything else. I think I've already wasted money. I don't particularly think the. That's to the courtyard. I don't know if this is the place. Republic Enclave, and then we have the Eastern Courtyard. Let's go to the Eastern Courtyard and see if that's where it is. I'm gonna save the game here because this is where we came from. So if I need to reload, it's faster than just making my way back here on foot. I think this was where the judges were or something like that. Oh yeah, about the economy of the game. I don't like it. It's too. It doesn't give me choice. Basically, you just don't have enough money or something. I think the prices are just too high. Hi, what's everyone doing over here? Hi.
Could I get an auto
Could I get?
print?
Oh.
You just had the quickest rise to sector champion that I've ever seen.
That was amazing, wasn't it? She started off. I think I thought she wasn't speaking English. What? I don't know what you're saying, lady. Hello. I don't know if this is the place. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So map. This way we have Sith base and a general shop. Over there we have swoop track. I think that might be where I was thinking of. That's more or less where I was going. Hi guys. It's a Selkath over there. I think I need to talk to a specific Selkath because it's in the quest, but we'll see. Yeah, but what I think the game should have, how I think the game should have been balanced is it should have had more incremental upgrades and cheaper prices for like at least a little bit of an upgrade. I don't. Queeble, Hukta, Shlamoth. Okay, so I've gained all the things. No, you guys don't do that, and you don't do that.
Look how Dangyafoki.
Yep.
You're gonna be the talk of Manan for a while.
No, it's all good. Okay. So yeah, basically, if the game had trained me,
Nobody's.
my God, if the game had trained me to spend money from the start on little upgrades, like a bit better armor or something like that, instead of just, oh, this is the armor that I'm gonna use for the rest of the game, and let's save up for this and all that sort of stuff, because that's how it works, as it is. I don't know if it's meant to force you to farm money in Pazak. That might very well be the case. I just don't know. And anyway, I might also not find exactly how this quest goes. That's not a problem because we can go back to the ship. I need to go to the dunes for the desert planet.
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo.
I am.
And that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Who are you?
My name is Elora. My husband, Sunri, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunri needs Jolie's help.
Wait a minute. Your husband, Sunri, and Jolie? What? Who's your husband? How is it? What? What? Okay, I'll tell Jolie immediately.
Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunri's life depends on it.
I see. Sunri is your husband. Makes sense. Comas, please. Thank you. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk, because we need to, we don't need to get in there. I think somebody told me this. I can just go into party selection. We don't need to get in there to select everything, so that's pretty fast. Much faster than what I was doing before. I was complaining about something. And I stopped complaining. Isn't that lovely? Yay!
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunri.
You did.
But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunri has been arrested.
Could have been
The
killed.
Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunri isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunri now?
Sunri's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunri. Somehow.
It's not really the bottom, it's sort of the other side of the world. Oh, whatever, we'll go there. But it's interesting, the helplessness that somebody must feel in a situation like hers. Oh, this is the High Court, it's over here. That's good. Let's go to the Mercenary Enclave, because that, I think, might be where I need to go for the other quest. The helplessness that she must feel, at least in regards to asking for help, because what she is actually doing. Hi.
Mind? I'm in the middle of a
I have asked you all these already.
Mind?
Can you hire me?
I don't know if you've got what we're looking for.
Ah,
Just
well.
look now.
Yeah. I've asked that before. Because all that she really can say is stuff like, I refuse to believe that he could do such a thing, and not, oh, he isn't a murderer. No, of course he's not a murderer. For the vast majority of his life, he definitely wasn't a murderer. But all it takes for that change is that you kill somebody.
I heard the Sith are trying to work on a synthetic version of KotOR. I wouldn't be surprised if the Republic was too.
Hi. Have you news for me, human? Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? See, I found it. It's fantastic. Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Rakert Rift. I've taken care of that a long time ago. Oh, really? It is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan. But I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall to the Sith... the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manaan. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Rakert Rift is the source of Manaan's KotOR, and I fear the science station... The science station? Yeah, may damage protection of the delicate resource.
The Rakert Rift is a source of KotOR? Why would the Republic risk so much to send troops there? I don't get it.
You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facility and recall their people before they do something we all regret. Yeah, they couldn't. They had lost contact with the science facility. I've taken care of that. It's fine. Oh, of course I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There are ancient machines within the Rakert Rift that even we Selkath do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. Yeah, they did. They did. You're just going through the mission. It's fine. They woke a creature which fed on the KotOR. It's all good. A creature feeding on the KotOR. There are many mysteries of the Rift that we have never known, and that would be one of them. The Republic building disturbed it, no doubt. What has happened to this creature? It's nothing. No, it is a most unexpected development, but one that, it's not a development at all, but one that will warrant investigation at a later date. Perhaps the Republic and we, Selkath, may eventually solve. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain from Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manaan. Here is the payment I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Yeah, cover up your tracks, man. And why didn't I gain light side? Because crazy. Because crazy. I tell you. Hey, do I need to talk to you guys? Jolly?
Got something on your mind, do you?
Don't talk to me like that. Sarevok. Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I forgot what
engine
engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Ulleran mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted a ride on my ship? I mean, we didn't need to.
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
It wasn't me. Oh, it must have been HK-47. It must have been. Let's go with this one. If you don't want to answer the question, old man, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is that a good thing? Did you annoy this person endlessly too? Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Is that what you see around me, too?
Well, it's not so much a hurricane as a slight breeze.
Better than
that
nothing.
Doesn't mean anything. Destiny is sometimes in the eye of the beholder. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
It's a slow and insidious killer, although I will point out that if it's a fallible destiny, then it's not a destiny. It's sort of just, I kind of wish I could do that, or that this happened to me. Yeah. So, yeah. Is there some hidden meaning to this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident?
No.
I hadn't noticed.
Yes.
Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh, yes.
Thought you were talking about me.
Downfall. I was
In my
pretty
breath.
young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking about?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
How did you know?
Swirling Force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming.
With a crushed
Maybe
neck?
Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
How can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1 billion to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of.
He was a
anyway,
stone.
Go on. My throat is dry.
It was
and
Krat
I'm
who
getting
did it.
Cranky. Shoo.
It was Crack who did it. Also, he mentioned, begins crushing his neck. As if crushing a neck is like a huge, complicated process. Oh, I'm gonna begin reading this book, I am. You old fool. Anyway, that's gonna be that for this episode. I am KotOR RPG, and this has been Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.